Hey everybody, this is Michael Torres here with another review of some Apple products. So before I get started, I would like to introduce my camera person who is helping me. This is my wife, Valerie. She is so nice to go through this with me, and we just want to say thank you. Okay, you should say a word so people know you're not like
hello,
a zombie or something. Okay, excellent. Alright, so now we're going to take a look at the MacBook Pro. I'm comparing the MacBook Pro with, this is a late 2008 MacBook Pro with the new 2010 MacBook Air with the flash storage and the 1.8 gigahertz processor along with the 4 gigs of RAM. So they both have 4 gigs of RAM. So we'll go ahead and sort of get the power going at the same time, and we'll see what happens. Let's see, I think, well, okay, there we go. New to the MacBook Air, besides the unibody construction, the sleek form factor, is also the addition of separate USB ports, which doesn't have the flap, which was a lot better than the first MacBook Air, which you could have problems, you know, getting those guys to show everything. Okay, software-wise, we're running 10.6.5, just came out today, and obviously, as you can tell, the MacBook Air has handedly beat the MacBook Pro. This is a 2.86 gigahertz processor. I'll show you the specs in a second. We might as well just go ahead and show the specs right here. So you can see we got the 10.6.5, the 1.86 gigahertz Core 2 Duo, and the 4 gig memory as well. So if we pan back out, we'll see that finally the MacBook Pro has made its way to the front. And I know I got a lot of icons. I know it's crazy, whatever. But we'll check again, show you the specs on my MacBook Pro. Let's see. I mean, obviously, and I tried to get rid of some of the startup items that I had on my MacBook Pro that I've had for a while. So here, 2.8 gigahertz, 4 gigs of RAM. Apparently, it seems with the flash storage, there's a huge sort of benefit. There's a huge benefit towards, I guess, reading files and pulling up what's needed to go ahead and start up the computer. That was quite impressive. Let's see what else. So I'll go ahead and do a comparison with loading an application. I've got Microsoft Word 2008 on the MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro, and I will go ahead and click it at the same time, and we will see what happens. Alright, here we go. It's actually pretty similar. In earlier tests, it was seeming like the MacBook Air was handily beating the MacBook Pro. Next, we'll just try with Safari and see how that works as well. So here we go. Whoops. Actually, I didn't hit that one. Let me close it out real quick. Alright. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Huh. Seems pretty fast. I mean, that's interesting. That is interesting, because before it looked like the MacBook Air was a lot faster, but apparently it's pretty similar in speed, which is good because I'm looking at the MacBook Pro versus the MacBook Air, which has a limited processor as well, and I think the flash storage really helps with that. So another test that I want to do is we'll do a quick file transfer. I'll just plug in a USB external hard drive here, and let's see, we'll copy over a folder. I don't want it to be too big, it'll take forever. Let's see. What's the size here? Let me check this. This is 3 point, that's kind of big. I want something in the 242 megabytes. We'll go ahead and and do that. So I'll transfer the downloads here. Yeah, it's fine. I'll replace it. Okay. It's about 5 seconds is what it said. Okay, not too shabby. And then let's try it on the MacBook Pro. Alright. Find a place to put the files, jeez. I need some desktop management, that's for sure. Alright, let's see, what did we do? The documents folder, I believe. Was it? Or downloads? I think it was downloads. We just double check so we can have somewhat, you know, fidelity. So it was a downloads folder, and I feel like that was a little bit slower there, and it probably has to do with the flash storage. So I'm sure Apple's going to be doing this pretty soon, but the flash storage should maybe start making an appearance on these larger computers. So that was my quick and dirty sort of review and benchmark test of the MacBook Air. A few other differences: the MacBook Air doesn't have a backlit keyboard, whereas the MacBook Pros do, and it's probably for battery life as well. What else? The keyboard is a little bit more flush with the computer. The keys don't stick up as much as compared to the MacBook Pro. And well, you know, I'll try to maybe get some battery tests later. We'll see. But alright, if you guys have any other questions or want me to sort of check anything out, just let me know, and we'll talk to you later.